Welcome to the Avenue. Kristen, Balboni, Tre Boston. Tre, I knew as we were watching that game, I was thinking, Tre is going to be so hyped up on Wednesday. I need to hear it from you, though.
Okay.
What did you think of that game?
What do I think of that game? Listen, each week I come to y'all and I talk to y'all and I try to give you y'all pep talk of the week. I try to keep us in it. A lot of y'all respect it. A few of y'all been wearying on the line like Tre. We don't know. But I tell y'all, believe. Stick to it. We're finding our foundation and our identity. And I thought this was an identity win this week. I mean, last week, let's go over the few weeks we've had. We've had our highs in Atlanta, kicking their tails in. And then we go up to New England. And, we get one put on us. And then the next week, we're down 17 points. What team are you? We've been talking about what is our identity. Man, our identity was shown. The Carolina Panthers are showing you. This is what Carolina football is all about. We're not about all these big, crazy, cardiac cats. Cardiac cats. I'm talking 9 to 13, 17 to 10. Like, this is who we're about, man. We're about coming back, big wins. We're never out of it. Keep pounding. I loved watching this win inside the stadium. The legends were back. Man, having a great time with the fans. But even better when we watched our boys find out who they were, adding another layer to their identity and what's their standard of fighting for 4 quarters. Now, what I will say is I tell y'all each week we must start fast. But this week we found out we will fight. We are fighters. This is a resilient team who goes back to what we've always done. Take over the trenches. The line of scrimmage I talk every week. Everything is what I'm talking about. It's here. It's laid out. This is who we are. This is who we can be. I'm excited to see this team take over a game like we did and suffocate those Dolphins above water.
I love that. Speaking of finding that identity, speaking of putting a hurtin', let's talk about Rico Dowdle. Tre, 206 yards on the ground in that game. My goodness.
So you heard that Dave Canales hit Mike Daniels in Miami with that Rico? Yeah, 206 on the ground.
If you know, you know.
Oh, my God, man. You love to see it. Man, to be able to give this guy the ball and say, hey, this game we need you. We know that Chuba's down, and we believe in what you're capable of doing. Man, this guy went out there. Rico Dowdle showed us the type of runner and the resilient, angry runner that he can be. Man, what I loved is him being able to call his plays. Man, he said after the game, there was a few plays, the inside zone that he knew we didn't run much of, but that's a play that he loves. He don't want outside, no. Inside zone, helmet on helmet, pad to pad. And he does it and executes. If you're going to call your play, execute it. And that's exactly what he does. And then he comes back, does it again, man. It's amazing to see this team have a running back show up like this when it's next man up. Rico Dowdle showed us we can depend on him.
What a game. Tied for second on the Panthers' record of single-game rushing stats, which is just incredible. Now, here is that quote that you were talking about, Tre. First run out of halftime, I actually told Coach Brad Idzik, the offensive coordinator, to call that one. It was the toss play. It's the inside zone play. And as you said, it worked out very well for him. I want to ask you about this. So not only did we see this quote from Rico, but Dave Canales said on Monday that they have asked the offensive line, what are your top 10 plays? He said Derek Brown has asked for more pass rushing opportunities. Tre, I want to know from you, what does it mean when players are allowed to give input and it's heard and respected? And then also, is that something that you see a lot with teams?
Yeah. One, I will start with, it's great to have players that you can lean on and trust that, hey, whatever you're willing to call, I'm going to call it as a coach. And it's also vice versa, to have coaches to be able to be open. A lot of coaches have egos. I mean, they know that. So for them to be able to be opened up and say, hey, guys, what do you guys want? I mean, we're 1-3. A lot of coaches can say, hey, guys, dig into it. Do what we say. Coach, do what we coach. But these guys are opening up and saying, hey, no, we want to do what's best for our players. And their players are giving them stuff. And again, when we're executing together, that's how we grow. That's how we find out who we are. This is real life, baby. We got to work together. So to see that happening, it doesn't happen often when you're on bad teams, I feel. But when you're on great teams, when you're on the best teams you could be a part of, you have organizations from top to bottom who can communicate, have clear, concise clarity when it comes to how we do things, what we like, and you're open to each and every individual's opinions.
I just want to say this as you're looking at the screen. Shout out to our producer, Steven, and the graphics, because we've got RICO, we've got Rico. The next up is Fine Line, because you know what that means, Trey. The line did a great job. You cannot have a good rushing attack without a great offensive line. I know you want to give them love.
Yeah. So, again, like you said, you got to give the big boys love, man. Hey, Icky, Damian, hey, Cade, I see you, boys. Timo, hey, who else I'm leaving off? Just make sure. Christian, no. Let's talk about Brady Christensen. I didn't leave you off. I say you're best for last, my boy. Second highest PFF grade of offensive guards in the league this week.
And Trey, he's the third string right guard. He is the third guy to play that position because of injuries this season. What a way to step up.
Next man up mentality, dog mentality. We got our brothers back mentality. So to see these big boys step up big in this game, opening up, I'm talking holes, size of BMWs. Man, the boys did their thing. So shout outs to y'all boys getting it done on the ground, taking advantage of the line of scrimmage. That's will. That's taking a man's will. I will put you where I want you. Y'all boys did y'all's thing, man. Shout out to that O-line.
Well, it wasn't just that side of the line of scrimmage. You talked about dominating in the trenches, Trey. We got to talk about this defense. They gave up 19 rushing yards in this game.
How many?
19, not even 20.
No, you said 100 and what? You said 19?
Just 19, 1-9.
Come on.
Absolutely insane.
Come on. What are we talking about? An NFL team just rushed for 19 yards.
That's it. Did you know that is the second best total in Panthers history in a game? Do you know what year the first best total was?
What was the first?
2015.
I'm just saying. Hey.
Against Washington, I believe. So they had 15 yards. Y'all had 15 yards in that game on the ground. So what a great way to live up to that. But 19 yards, Trey. Who's getting it done for the D-line?
All right, man. Again, who's getting it done? A'Shawn Robinson and Derrick Brown took over this game. Interior D lineman. I'm talking, hey, let's start with D Brown right now. D Brown, roll the tape. D Brown, third down, in the trenches. You're in the red zone. We need a big play. Oh, coach, I want to rush the passer a little bit more.
Yeah, he does.
What happens? Big time sack. Get off me. Watch the hands. Watch this with me. Quick hands. Come on. You can't get away from that freight train.
How scared would you be?
How scared would I be? My pants. Hey, listen to this. Look at this. Line of scrimmage. Look at his man on the line of scrimmage. Man, that's what we're talking about, taking over games, man. Put your hands on a man, move him where you want him, shed the block. DB and A'Shawn Robinson had their way this game. They both had 3 tackles. One had a tackle for loss. The other one had 2. A'Shawn Robinson. Both had a sack in this game. Man, to see them take over this game the way they did, there was grown man ball being played in those trenches. And shout out to Pat Jones when we needed him at the very end, taking care and sealing the game for us on the sack. But when this interior line plays this way, they make the game easier on the rest of this defense. Just those 2 players alone can up the ante of the players around them.
And let's talk about the players around him. One guy that had a great game, another guy that had a great game, I should say, Christian Roseboom. Trey, I know you wanted to talk about him.
Yes. Why do I want to speak about him? Is because not only is he making the game easy from the defensive line, but they're making it easy on him. I heard this week that they gave up the mic to Wallace. And for me, what that's telling me is they wanted Roseboom to be able to free up, play the game loose. Hey, whatever's in front of you, go see ball, get ball. And that's exactly what he did with his season high of 9 tackles. Hey, my boy, I saw you out there running east to west, north and south, getting to that ball. And that's a product of what this defensive line allowed him to do this game. Oh, and also, I don't know if the NFL saw, but my boy had a forced fumble. So make sure you get him back. I'm just saying, I'm all for getting my boys the stats that they need. But he had a great game. And again, that's a product of everybody putting it together. Coaches asking, what do you like? Players being receptive. But each day, win or loss, guys are coming with their lunch pails, ready to work and ready to get better. And man, I'm so proud of these boys right now. Let's go!
Tre, I want to go back just for a second and let you drop some knowledge on people that may not know exactly what you're talking about when you said that they handed the mic over to Trevin Wallace.
Okay.
So that means that Trevin Wallace now has the green dot, which means that he is in charge of communication. Can you give everyone just a little bit of sense of why that would free up Christian Roseboom and then the responsibilities on Trevin?
Yeah, I mean, you get 15 seconds to talk to your coach when you have that mic on, and it's a big responsibility from every single play, getting that play call, lining up in front of your men, making sure everybody has that play call, then lining up. Coach might still be talking to you a little bit on what he sees. Hey, I see 2x2. Hey, do you remember they were running? It's a lot. Sometimes it can be a lot for different players, and for us to be able to capitalize and say, hey, we want to give it to Trevin and see how he looks with it. Does he fit better with it? And that's exactly what we did. So sometimes it could take loads off players. Sometimes players like to be talked to in the game. Mm-hmm. Sometimes players do best when they are freed up and can just do their job. And again, it's not like he's just doing his job. He's the Mike linebacker. He's getting everybody situated still, making calls, getting everybody in position. But to not have that time to be able to speak with the coach and get the play call out, it frees up just that 2 seconds that is so big in your head that some players might just need a little bit more of. So shout out to the coaching staff and him for being receptive for it.
And it's great for Trevin Wallace. He was forced into that role a little bit at the end of last season with the injuries, Josie Jewell going down, among others. And that's a big learning experience. So now in your second year to also get that responsibility, like you said, and he's a player they drafted. He's in his second year. So being able to grow that responsibility and really get him comfortable, like you said, with that communication is pretty great. So it looks like it worked out really well for everybody, Tre. Yeah. All right, it is time for Chain Gang. You guys know that when the Panthers win, Tre gives out the chain to the player he feels is most deserving. I can take that off your hands if you need me to.
Hey, this week, Chain Gang member, my gosh. If you don't give it to anybody else, man, you don't need to be giving out chains. That's what my boy Steven told me last night. Yeah, Rico Dowdle, my boy, I give you the chain off my neck, 5. The way you did your thing this week, again, was a statement. And I love that after the game, when they asked you about who we play this week, you ain't back down. You said it's a reason why you were there that long. So, man, great game. Can't wait to see you ball. Hey, it's only the start. Let's go. Congratulations.
All right. Talking about it's only the start, you just mentioned it, Rico Dowdle, and this whole team getting ready for the Cowboys this week. They are coming to town. So, Tre, you are going to help us, as always, turn the page to week 6. Get us ready for what's coming.
All right. This week, turning the page, I want y'all to understand that this team is 2-3. We got the season right where we want it. We're building. As other teams are around figuring out, oh man, we're not liking how the season going, we're figuring out our identity each and every game as we rise. We're taking the wins and we're executing. We're taking the losses and learning from them. And this week we have Dallas coming in to the bank. That's Bank of America. And I can't wait to see you guys do your thing. What does that take? That takes everything we've been doing. Taking over the line of scrimmage. Hey, start fast this game and see if you don't put them under the water. Hey, this is the type of team who's been running off of identity that they had 30 years ago. Keep them where you want them, man. They ain't the same team they used to be. You're in the bank. Hey, are we undefeated in the bank this year?
We are.
Yeah, we are. Keep it that way. Hey, man, you guys have what it takes. You guys are figuring out. Don't listen to the outside. The guys inside that locker room is all we need. You guys are what we need when we talk about playing Carolina Panther football. So run the ball, take care of the ball, stop the run, and make big-time plays when big-time plays are needed. Man, this team, I can't wait. You're going to be special this week. Let's go.
I'm already fired up. All right, we are going to get to your questions right now. Just a reminder, if you want to ask us questions and hear the answers right here, you can get to @TreBoss10 on X, Twitter, as we know it, and
Twitter.
Instagram. Okay,
Call you what your mama call you.
Send those questions in. All right, first question from @KB24, the greatest. That's my burner account. You know, KB. No, this is another great. KB wants to know, why is Merrick looking so good and versatile in the 3 safety package? We got the man here to answer that question.
I like this question. Why? Because Merrick is more than just a safety. He's a patrolman. Like, this guy is a football player. So what I believe is he's looking good because we're allowing him to play football. That means be around the ball. You think about Tyrann Mathieu back in the day. A guy who you can have at safety one play, nickel one play. Next thing you know, you're in dime. He's at middle linebacker. He's on the ball. He's in the back. He's to the left. He's to the right. I mean, this guy can play ball. So let your ball players, your veterans who know the game, allow them to have a leash that's just a little bit longer than everybody else's, or just let that dog off the leash like they've been able to do with him. And that's why I think he's been able to look good in these 3 safety packages, because my boy's just out there playing ball.
And that's exactly what Ejiro Evero, the defensive coordinator, said at the beginning of the season. He told us, he said, we want him to be a featured player. Like, go where you want to go, do what you want to do. As you said, be around the ball. It is great to see it working out. All right.
Hey, that's what Coach said?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Coach, I got some run in me, baby. You say I could do it.
Get him back out there. Get him back out there.
That's a great coach right there.
I love it. I love it. All right, next one is @SimonSaysBlog. Wants to know, how do we manage the running back situation after Rico's monster day? Can we justify a committee approach after giving Chuba his bag? This is a great question after somebody has a 200-yard day.
Yeah.
What do you do next, Tre?
Yeah, right now you take it a week at a time. What you did is you did a great job. On a business scale, you got Rico, I'm being truthful, for a discount. And that's amazing. When you can get elite players for a price that does not hurt your team, that's what you want to do. Stack your veterans. And that's exactly what Dan did. Now, going forward, while Chuba's out, you got to continue to run the ball like we've always done, and we got a great running back in Rico to do that. And when Chuba does come back, I think if Rico is justified week after week that he needs touches, we got to give him touches. And I think we have to identify ourselves as a running team who's going to find our way to run. But I think that helps us because we want to be a run play action team to free up Bryce, get him more clean pockets in the pass, get him open lanes. So for me, if we do this season right and Rico continues to ball the way he does with this offensive line, I think there is room for a double tandem backfield. You're talking about Jonathan Stewart, D'Angelo Williams. Hey, does that spark a name to you? Hey, so I think these guys can get the job done when need be. But right now, relax. Take it a week at a time. We got us a running back who we love with the next man up, and let's enjoy it.
We always love those double trouble references here. Go. All right, next tweet from @1inch_yardline wants to know, what are the keys for the Panthers to play better on the road? I love this question. I was talking to Dave Canales the other day, and he said, we got to be able to take this on the road. 2-0 at home. We got a bunch of home games coming up, but Tre, got to win on the road. How do they do it?
Okay, y'all should already know what my keys to victory are. But this week, I need us to start fast and take care of the ball. Those are my 2. Whatever happens after that, I'm okay with. But I think the way we're playing football is great. But when we start fast, Atlanta Falcons, we show what we're capable of. I told y'all the week prior that, hey, we don't got to start slow. Let's go into games rolling. If we can do that on the road, get that energy flowing early, I see how this team reacts to each other. They love each other. The energy is there, but they must get that going early in the game and feed off of that momentum flowing. Now, defense, you've been a backbone to this team. If you were playing ball the way you're playing, this offense will flow off of you guys. Stopping the run, getting takeaways. Takeaways are biggest for us. Defense, I challenge y'all on the road. Can you guys guys get 2 or more takeaways. If you guys get 2 or more takeaways this game, I know we will win this game. Let's go.
All right, next tweet from Charlie Beasley 3 wants to know which receiver, I like this question, which receiver that you faced in the past does Teteroa McMillan remind you of the most?
Oh, that slid in there. Okay. Teteroa. I've seen a little bit of film on him right now. And as of early, he's tall, gives me a little lankiness, but can go up, get the ball. A.J. Green.
Oh, what a good comparison.
Early. I know it's a name that's kind of slid off y'all's radar early. But if you look at the body comparison, you look at how active they are with the ball in the air, catching the ball at its highest point, you would think that, hey, are these smaller guys because of their frame? But they still showed us that they're strong. If I can give a comparison, I think A.J. Green might just be that guy to compare him with early. But T-Mac might just have a lane of his own. Oh,
I love to hear it. Like you said, he's a walking 65.
Come on.
He has got so many, compared to how many games we played, 20-yard receptions.
Yes.
I mean, he is just able to open up that offense in a way that the Panthers need, right? And I also want to ask you about this, Tre. Not only can he do that, not only can he get down the field, catch those big passes, but he's also drawing a lot of DPI.
Yes.
As a defender, what makes a player capable of that, and how frustrating is it?
Yeah, again, his range, when the ball is around him, his circumference is a garage door. I mean, he's going to get the ball. He's fighting back for balls that are underthrown. It doesn't matter. And as a DB, you're always looking at the man. You're looking back. Next thing you know, the guy's on your back. This guy has shown that he's active to get that ball. So as a defender, he's presenting problems. I just got done yesterday talking to our producer, telling him, hey, you might want to look up the numbers because I believe he's averaging 1 DPI per game.
And they're big.
And they're big.
We're moving down the field.
I'm talking 20 to 40 yards. So if you can get splash plays like that, chunk plays, I told y'all early in the season, I know Bryce discovered he has a throw it to T-Mac. Let's go. So right now, he's been a big-time player. So if we're saying averaging 65 right now and he's getting another 20 to 40 off of DPI, your boy is averaging 200 yards for this offense. Come on, let's go. 100. Sorry.
Hey,
listen.
We'll take it. You're talking about Rico.
I'm talking the future. Hey, listen. I ain't talking Rico. I'm talking the future.
I love it.
Let's go, T-Mac.
Love to hear it. We'll take 200. We'll take a cool 200 at some point.
I've
no
seen
problem.
it before. I've seen it.
All right, these tweets have been amazing. Last one, I love this one from @Deke on a Leash. We have a repeat. He had great questions last week, or she.
That's she. Yeah, Deke on a Leash. I see you, girl.
Rico Dowdle flashed that RB1 shine last week. Now he's facing his old squad in Dallas. You know this one is personal. Does the revenge energy hit different this week? And before, Tre, we get your answer on this, I want to show you what Rico said himself.
Oh, what'd he say?
But yeah, so I've always played with a chip on my shoulder, and it's just the nature of the business that I didn't end back up in Dallas, and I'm here now with a new team, and I'm happy where I'm at.
But to do this right before y'all play Dallas, was this kind of like a message, like y'all should have resigned?
Oh, for sure. They got to buckle up. I think they know for sure. I've been there 5 years. They didn't keep me there for 5 years for no reason. I definitely would say that. But looking forward to playing those guys next week, and we'll get to it. We'll handle that when I get there.
Tre. Hey. You know he wants this game. You know, diplomatic, but we still feel it underneath. You know he wants to have the game of his life.
Oh, yeah. That boy won another. He said he was going for 180, went for 2. He probably going to say it again. I'm letting you know, I like a young man who don't back down. Mm-hmm. Hey, that man said, I want the smoke. I want the smoke. And I think this week is that week that he's shown. He gave them film to say, hey, we need to buckle up our chin strap because Rico's, we got to go to him. We got to go to the land where he just got done putting up 200. So, I can't wait to see that boy do it because this is a revenge game. And I ain't never lost to Dallas. I'm like, never lost. LeVar Ball, never lost.
Wow.
Huh? That's my favorite day. Thanksgiving. Never
Wonderful
lost.
Game. Every Panthers fan knows that game. What a great game. What a great Thanksgiving that was. Tre, I was just thinking, he's going to be telling Brad Idzik, let me get that inside zone.
Come on, give me that toss play. Inside zone, coach.
He's got his plays ready. He knows what that defense is like. He's like, look, let me call some plays right now.
Come on.
It's going to be fun to watch. Speaking of fun, this was a great show. Thank you all so much for your questions. for watching. We love our Avenue fam,
Yes.
right? We are having a great time. Tre Boston, the best co-host, thank you so much. As always, thank you all again for watching. We'll see you next week on The Avenue.
Let's go. The Avenue.